Claressa Maria Shields, born on March 17, 1995, is an American athlete renowned as both a professional boxer and mixed martial artist. She boasts an impressive array of achievements, having secured numerous world championships across 3 weight divisions. Notably, she has held the undisputed female light middleweight title since March 2021, the undisputed female middleweight title from 2019 to 2020, and the unified WBC and IBF female super middleweight titles from 2017 to 2018. Shields has set records for becoming a 2 and 3 division world champion in the fewest professional fights. As of October 2022, she holds the top spot in the world rankings for active female middleweights by BoxRec, and she's recognized as the best active female boxer pound for pound by ESPN and The Ring. Remarkably, Shields joins an elite group of only 3 boxers in history, irrespective of gender, to have grasped all 4 major world titles, WBA, WBC, IBF, and WBO, in 2 weight classes. Her amateur career is equally illustrious, marked by consecutive gold medals in the women's middleweight division at the 2012 and 2016 Olympics. This feat made her the first American boxer to achieve back-to-back Olympic victories. Notably, Shields emerged as the youngest boxer at the February 2012 U.S. Olympic trials, triumphing in the 165 pounds (75 kilograms) middleweight division. She secured her spot at the 2012 Games, the inaugural year for women's boxing as an Olympic event, ultimately becoming the first American woman to clinch an Olympic gold medal in boxing. In 2018, the Boxing Writers Association of America honored her with the title of Female Fighter of the Year. Early life. Shields was born and raised in Flint, Michigan, where she was a high school junior in May 2012. She was introduced to boxing by her father, Bo Shields, who had boxed in underground leagues. Bo was in prison from the time Shields was 2 years old, and released when she was 9. After his release, he talked to her about boxer Laila Ali, piquing her interest in the sport. Bo, however, believed that boxing was a men's sport and refused to allow Shields to pursue it until she was 11. At that time she began boxing at Burston Fieldhouse in Flint, where she met her coach and trainer, Jason Crutchfield. Shields credits her grandmother with encouraging her to not accept restrictions based on her gender. Amateur career. After securing 2 junior Olympic championships, Shields transitioned to open division competition, marking her debut at the National Police Athletic League Championships in 2011. Notably, she clinched the middleweight title and earned recognition as the top overall fighter, while also securing a spot in the U.S. Olympic trials. During the Olympic trials in 2012, Shields triumphed over notable opponents including Francine Krusdazern, Andricia Wasson, and Tika Hemingway to claim victory in the middleweight class. Additionally, she emerged victorious at the Women's Elite Continental Championships in April 2011, prevailing against Mary Spencer of Canada and maintaining an undefeated record of 25 wins and 0 losses at that juncture. Following her success at the U.S. Olympic trials, Shields initially aimed for a top 8 finish at the 2012 IBA Women's World Boxing Championships in China to secure her spot in the 2012 Olympics. However, a rule change announced on May 10 altered the qualification criteria, requiring her to place in the top 2 from the American Boxing Confederation region. Despite facing a setback with a defeat to Savannah Marshall of England in the second round on May 13, Shields' qualification prospects hinged on Marshall's subsequent performance. Ultimately, Marshall's advancement to the middleweight finals secured Shields' Olympic berth. At the 2012 Summer Olympics in London, Shields, aged 17, etched her name in history by clinching the gold medal in the women's middleweight division, triumphing over Russian boxer Nadezhda Torlapova with a score of 19-12. This groundbreaking achievement made her the first American woman to claim a boxing gold medal at the Olympics. In subsequent years, Shields continued to dominate the boxing arena, securing the World Championship gold medal in 2014 and making history again in 2015 as the first American to secure titles in women's boxing at both the Olympics and Pan American Games. Her exceptional performance at the Pan American Games earned her the esteemed privilege of serving as Team USA's flag bearer at the closing ceremony. Further adding to her accolades, Shields secured the gold medal at the 2016 AMBC Olympic qualifying tournament in Argentina, notably defeating Yennebier Guillen on her 21st birthday. At the 2016 Summer Olympics in Rio, she solidified her status as a boxing legend by claiming another gold medal in the women's middleweight division, defeating Nootje Fontein of the Netherlands. Her consecutive Olympic gold medal wins established her as the first American boxer to achieve such a feat. Throughout her illustrious amateur boxing career, Shields amassed an impressive record of 64 wins, including 5 by knockout, with only 1 loss. Professional boxing career. In November 2016, Shields transitioned into professional boxing and commenced her journey with a resounding victory over Francine Krustazern, securing a unanimous decision in her favor. March 10, 2017, marked a pivotal moment as Shields contended for the North American Boxing Federation middleweight title against Sylvia Zabatos. The bout, which ended in a TKO victory for Shields, held the spotlight as the main event on ShoBox, marking the first instance of a women's boxing match headlining a premium network card in the United States. Continuing her professional ascent, on June 16, 2017, Shields took center stage at the Detroit Brawl, engaging in her first scheduled 8-round bout against Sydney LeBlanc. Despite a last-minute opponent change, Shields emerged victorious by decision after a full 8 rounds. The momentum continued on August 4, 2017, when Shields faced defending champion Nikki Adler, claiming both the WBC super middleweight belt and the vacant IBF super middleweight belt with a 5th-round TKO victory broadcasted on Showtime. January 12, 2018, marked another milestone for Shields as she defended her WBC and IBF female super middleweight titles and seized the WBAN super middleweight title by defeating the undefeated Tori Nelson in a 10-round match, marking her first time going the full distance in her professional career. In a remarkable feat on June 22, 2018, Shields secured victory over Hannah Gabriel by unanimous decision, clinching the vacant WBA and inaugural IBF middleweight belts in just her 6th professional fight, thus breaking the record for becoming a 2-weight world champion in the fewest professional fights. Shields made her HBO debut on December 8, 2018, in a bout against Femke Hermans, triumphing via unanimous decision in what turned out to be the final boxing card aired by HBO. April 13, 2019, saw Shields achieve undisputed women's middleweight world champion status by unifying the WBA, WBC, IBF, and WBO middleweight titles, along with the Ring Magazine's inaugural middleweight belt, following a unanimous decision victory over Christina Hammer. Despite setbacks, including a postponed bout with Ivana Habazin, Shields continued her dominance, swiftly securing titles in multiple weight divisions. Notably, on March 5, 2021, she defeated Marie-Eve Dicaire to retain her WBC and WBO super welterweight titles, claim the IBF 154-pound belt, and secure the vacant WBA light middleweight strap. Shields' legacy continued to grow as she faced Emma Kozin on February 5, 2022, securing a unanimous decision victory and retaining multiple titles while adding the WBF female middleweight title to her collection. Scheduled to face reigning WBO middleweight champion Savannah Marshall on October 15, 2022, Shields emerged victorious, winning the bout via unanimous decision to become the undisputed middleweight world champion, marking a historic moment as the first female boxing match to headline a major venue in the United Kingdom and headlining the first all-female boxing card in the UK. Personal life. Shields is from Flint, Michigan. Shields was baptized at age 13 and began attending a local church. She found strength in her Christian faith and eventually left home. Shields attempted to adopt her cousin's daughter in 2014. Shields is an ambassador for Up to Us Sports, a national non-profit organization dedicated to supporting underserved youth by providing them with coaches trained in positive youth development. Shields is also an ambassador for gender equality in sports, particularly boxing, which she insists is undercovered by the media. Shields is a pescatarian.